says it looks like you know, those sport equipment in which you do your, whenever you do your exercise, you wear it, you want to read your how much calories you have burned, what is your heartbeat and things like that. Some even says it looks, their first impression of IMlaser is that it looks like a computer games for kids. And of course, in actual fact, to be more specific, IMlaser is not what I have mentioned just now, but rather it is very special. What exactly is actually this IMlaser? In actual fact, IMlaser is actually a 3-in-1 household medical device. Okay, basically IMlaser 3-in-1. It is actually the integration of Western cold laser technology plus the Eastern acupuncture treatment plus the magnetic therapy. Okay, and of course, IMlaser is very special in the fact that this IMlaser watch is actually one and only laser watch in Malaysia, which is certified by Medical Device Authority. And of course, in this IMlaser is actually certified by Europe as a medical device class 3R as well. Now, we know that the IMlaser is actually the integration of Western cold laser technology plus Eastern acupuncture treatment plus magnetic therapy. Now, in terms of the key technology, the cold laser technology, have you ever heard before what is actually cold laser technology? Now, if you ask Malaysians, out of 10 Malaysians you ask, maybe 9 of them will tell you they never heard of what is cold laser technology all about. In actual fact, cold laser technology is not a new technology. 100 over years ago, it had already been discovered by the US. Okay, so it's not something new. But let's look at a little bit, a brief history of this cold laser technology. Where does it comes about? Now, in actual fact, the cold laser technology is actually the first person that discovered the theory of laser light is actually from Albert Einstein, which is in 1916, okay, which is 100 over years ago. And in 1967, a professor called Adrian Master actually discovered the photobiostimulation, in which you actually activation of cell by light. Using light, you can activate the cell function. He actually discovered it accidentally. Okay, he actually discovered accidentally through his research. Now he has 2 groups of mice. Okay, both mice actually the hair actually all drops off. And what happened is that one group of mice, he used a certain wavelength of light and shine on it. And he accidentally discovered that those mice which is shine by light, their hair actually regrow faster. Okay, they experience much faster hair regrowth. That is how he accidentally discovered this, the benefits of this photobiostimulation. And of course, in 1970s, Dr. Foley, quantum physics, he actually proven that fusing and coordinating certain low frequency laser light can actually alter and balance body defense system and enhance body repair mechanisms. Only then in 1980s, the low level laser was introduced to all the special group of people, especially the head of states, government agency, or even NASA. NASA actually start to use this cold laser treatment for their astronaut as well. That is because for those astronauts who always travel to space, due to different environment, different gravity level, whenever they came back to Earth, they always encounter certain changes in their body conditions. That is why the NASA actually use this cold laser technology to help to treat the astronauts. Even the US Olympic teams actually use this low-level laser therapy for athletes as well, especially for pain management as well as swollen issues. And in late 1990s, the UK actually introduced the first non-invasive low-level laser therapy. And only in 2001, the US FDA officially recognized this cold laser technology can be used for medical therapeutic purpose. Now, in terms of in the late 20s, the low-level laser has been very widely used, not only in US, but throughout Europe as well as an alternative medicine treatment. Now, if you talk about today, doctors from Canada, US, Hong Kong, China, and many other countries, not only they use low-level laser technology, they also use this particular technology for acupuncture treatment as well. So these are actually the brief history of how the cold laser technology actually comes about. And of course, in terms of IMlaser, the key technology is actually, as I mentioned a few times just now, is actually the cold laser technology. Now, cold laser technology is actually using the low-level laser with a wavelength from 600 nanometer to about 1000 nanometer to create the photobiomodulation effect so as to stimulate or enhance the cell functions. Now, if you look at the keyword here, photobiomodulation, and the purpose is actually for cell function, to enhance the cell function. Now, let's go back to cell. We know that the most important elements inside our body is actually the cell, correct? Why it is so important? Because cells are actually the basic building blocks for all living things. In other words, from your tissue to your organs to your system, even your whole person is actually made up of cells. Now, basically, I always tell people, if today all the cells inside your body are healthy, you will live healthily as well. On the other hand, if all the cells inside your body are damaged, are having a lot of problems, then in long term, it can actually create a lot of health issues for you. Now, in actual fact, in our body, there are more than 200 different types of cells. All this cell has its own individual functions. Okay, let me just give you some example. Your red blood cell is actually one type of cell. Okay, it has its own function of carrying oxygen, nutrients throughout your whole body as well as carry toxic out. Even your brain has its own brain cell. Your brain cell has its own individual functions as well. Okay, despite there are so many types of cell inside your body, all has its own individual function, there is one thing in common for all these cells inside your body, and that is, irregardless of what type of cell inside your body, okay, irregardless of what type of cell inside your body, all your cell will need this energy called adenosine triphosphate to sustain its functions. In other words, all your cells inside your body will need this energy to do its job properly. Even despite today, if you are a very health conscious guy, you take a lot of nutrition products, which make your cells strong and healthy. But in actual fact, if your body lack of this ATP energy, your cells still won't be able to function well. Inside your body. Now, in actual fact, our own body actually produces this ATP energy every day. How it is produced? It is actually produced through a simple process of photosynthesis as well as cell respiration. Now, we know that everything begins with light. Now, the sunlight will give the light energy to the plants. The plants, together with water plus CO2, the plants will start to make food. Now, who in terms will start to eat all this food? We human beings or living organisms. Now, for example, today if you take rice, when rice goes into your body, automatically it will be converted into glucose. Your glucose will be broken down by the insulin produced by your pancreas. And once it is broken down, energy will be released. All this energy will be absorbed by all the cells inside your body. Now, in actual fact, in each individual cell inside your body, it actually contains a lot of this peanut shape of things. We call it the mitochondria. The mitochondria is actually, it's like a powerhouse of your cell. Now, how does your own body produce this ATP energy? It is actually through the food that you eat, broke down, absorbed by the cell, and through the cell mitochondria, it will start to produce this ATP energy to be supplied throughout your whole body for the function of your cell. This is how your own body actually produces this ATP energy every day. But unfortunately, as time goes by, you will realize that the production of this ATP energy is getting lower and lower. Now, of course, why does this happen? Mainly because of all these issues. Environmental issues such as pollution, food, the food that you eat, especially those who eat fried food or even grilled food or barbecue food. And of course, another key factor is actually your lifestyle. A lot of the time, because of all these factors, as a result of all these factors, a lot of the cell inside your body will be damaged. Now, if all those damaged cell won't be able to quickly start repair by itself, then in long term, it actually will affect the ATP energy production as well inside your body. Now, once the ATP production inside your body is getting lower and lower, what will happen? In actual fact, a lot of things will happen. If your production of ATP is getting low and low, the first thing you will realize that your energy level will be low. Second thing is that with low ATP energy, all your cell won't be able to function well. If your cell won't be able to function well, then in long terms, it will affect your organs' performance. Once your organs' performance start to be affected, what will happen is that aging and health issue will start to crop out. Now, on the other hand, if you can maintain the production of ATP energy high inside your body, what will happen? If there's a lot of ATP energy production inside your body, not only you will feel very energetic, with a lot of ATP energy, your cell function will be optimum as well. Let me just give you some simple example. If there's a lot of ATP energy inside your body, what will happen is that your new cell will be able to grow well. Not only your new cell will be able to grow well, if there's any damage of cell inside your body, your cell will have enough this energy to start quickly repair by itself. Now, even with a lot of ATP energy, your cell absorption will be better. Now, if your cell function is good inside your body, what will happen? Of course, your organs' performance will be fantastic as well. That is why usually for those people who are having high level of this ATP energy production, these are the people who are going to feel youthful, energetic, and healthy. So we know that the importance of this ATP energy inside your body, and we know that as time goes by, this production of ATP energy is getting lower and lower. So the next question is, can we restore this production of ATP energy inside your body? Yes, we can. We can restore the production of ATP energy. How? The simplest way is actually by using this device called IMlaser. Okay, the simplest way of restoring your ATP energy production is by using this device called IMlaser. What does IM stands for? IM actually stands for integrative medicine. As I mentioned just now, IMlaser is actually an integration of Western cold laser technology plus the Eastern acupuncture treatment plus the magnetic therapy. Now, whenever you use it every day, what will happen is that one of the key functions is that it will help to restore your ATP energy production inside your body. Once there's a lot of ATP energy produced inside your body, what will happen is that all your cell will actually start to restore its own function, inclusive of self-growth, cell repair, as well as cell absorption. And of course, the second benefit of using this IMlaser consistently every day is actually it will also enhance the production of two important components inside your body, and that is nitric oxide and reactive oxygen species. And these two substances is actually very beneficial to human being. Okay, and of course, in this IMlaser, through the cold laser technology itself, you will be able to perform the acupuncture treatment as well. through the cold laser technology. Now, let me just explain further what is the science behind, okay? The science behind of this IMlaser is actually, the keyword is actually the photobiomodulation. Now, photobiomodulation is basically using the laser light at a wavelength of 650 for IMlaser. It's wavelength of 650, and through the contact of your skin, it is able to deliver the light energy into your the light energy through your skin into your bloodstream. And once this light energy goes into your body, it will be absorbed by all your cells, and through the cell mitochondria, it will start to produce three very important substances called ATP, reactive oxygen species, and nitric oxide. Okay, this is actually the science behind this IMlaser. Okay, how actually does it works? Okay, and of course, how actually does it IMlaser exactly works? Okay, just now we know the science behind it is usually using the 650 nanometer wavelength of light, using the laser technology to penetrate the light energy into your bloodstream, absorbed by your cell, and through your cell mitochondria, it will start to produce these three substances. But in terms of IMlaser, how exactly does it works? Okay, if you want to wear IMlaser, basically you need to wear it on your left wrist and nose as well. Now, first thing first, why on the left wrist and not on the right wrist? Because left wrist is nearer to your heart. That's why it is more effective. And of course, the second thing is that not only you need to wear it on your wrist, you need to wear it on your nose. Now, the nose is always the problem. A lot of people doesn't like to wear it on the nose because it's so uncomfortable, and sometimes people say it looks horrible. If you wear it, people will laugh at you. But in actual fact, if you talk about wearing on the nose, it is actually very, very important. Okay, it is actually very, very important. Okay, now, first thing first, why do you need to wear it on the nose? Mainly, there are two reasons, key reasons why you need to wear it on the nose. Number one, that is because your nose actually contains a lot of fine capillaries. Now, there's a lot of fine capillaries in your nose. By wearing on the nose, the light energy through all the capillaries in your nose can be dispersed throughout your whole body faster. That is why if you wear it together on your wrist and on your nose, the efficacy is actually double as compared you just wear it on your left wrist. Okay, that is the first reason. Second reason is a much more important reason. Whenever you wear it on the nose, the light energy is actually directly penetrated to your brain cell. We know that in our body, the brain cell is the most special cell out of so many cells inside our body. Why? If your brain cell is gone, is dead, it won't regrow again. The research has proven that your brain cell won't regrow again. That is why by wearing on the nose every day, it actually helps to protect your brain cell, activate the functions of your brain cell, and also helps to prevent, if you use it long term, it will actually helps to prevent a lot of health issues like Alzheimer's disease and things like that. Even by wearing it every day, it also helps to enhance all the nerves function on your face as well. That is why I always tell people, by wearing it on the nose, it is actually very, very important. Now, if you talk about using IMlaser every day, 3 times per day, now, if you're outside, you are not convenienced to wear it on the nose, it's okay. At least one day you need to wear once at home or on your nose. Okay, even those people who are having poor memory, you know, by wearing this IMlaser on your nose consistently every day, you will realize that your memory actually improves significantly. Okay, that is why remember, wearing IMlaser, remember you have to wear at least once on your nose every day. Of course, the second thing is that if you want to use IMlaser, you have to wear it on your left wrist. Now, if you look at this unit of IMlaser, you can see how many holes are there. There are 5, correct? 1 in a row, 1 individual by itself. Now, if you wear it on your left wrist, this 4 in the row is actually targeting at your blood pulse. Now, whenever you go and see any Chinese physician or even doctors, how did they read your pulse? 4 fingers at this point, correct? Now, why is the reason that these 4 holes is actually targeting at your blood pulse? There are mainly 3 reasons why it is targeting at your blood pulse. Number 1, if your blood is too thick, it's all clustered together. Now, whenever you wear this IMlaser through this particular blood pulse point, when the light energy is penetrated into your bloodstream, it will help to disperse all your cluster blood into individual. Now, if your red blood cell is in individual, it is more effective in carrying oxygen nutrients throughout your whole body. At the same time, this will also help to reduce your blood viscosity as well. Okay, number 2, through the same point, when the light energy is penetrate into your bloodstream, all this light 650 nanometer light energy will be absorbed by your red blood cell. It will be carried throughout your whole body by the red blood cell. Whenever there's any cell that absorb this light energy, this will automatically create the photobiomodulation effect, in which it will help your cell mitochondria to produce ATP energy. As I mentioned just now, if there's a lot of ATP energy produced, not only you will feel energetic, you will all your cell will be able to restore its own function as well, inclusive of self-growth and cell repair. At the same time, this also enhances the production of nitric oxide and ROS. Nitric oxide is actually responsible for anti-inflammatory action or even improve your circulation. ROS works like it will help to repair your cell in helping repairing the cell, especially your nerve cell. Okay, so this is how actually it works. Okay, what about these individual points? Now, whenever you wear this on your red wrist, this individual point is actually targeting at your one of your key meridian points or key acupuncture points called 内关. Now, we know that in our body, there are actually 361 key acupuncture points. All these acupuncture points is actually dispersed throughout our whole body, and it is all linked together like a network. Now, whenever you wear this IMlaser through this particular 内关 point, when the light energy goes into this point, it will start to push through the whole network and start to stimulate the rest of your 361 acupuncture point. Okay, for those people, even if they use it for a certain period of time, sometimes suddenly you will feel that you will feel all those ticklish feeling running through your body. That is actually the sign of the acupuncture treatment. That is how the acupuncture actually comes about. And of course, the research has proven that if you use cold laser technology to do acupuncture treatment, it is actually 20 times faster than you use a needle to do acupuncture treatment. Okay, 20 times faster. Okay, and of course, the other thing on IMlaser is that it comes with magnet therapy as well. Now, if you look at this picture, you will see 2 dots here. Okay, 2 red dots here. Now, in actual fact, this is the position where there is 2 magnets built into this IMlaser. Now, if you really do not believe what I say, it's very simple. You want to do a test, you just take a paper clip, and you place this, it will clip here because there's 2 magnets. This particular magnet is actually from Japan. Now, if you look at this, the position of this magnet is actually targeting at your blood pulse as well. Okay, why it is targeting at your blood pulse? Because magnet therapy can further enhance your circulation or even reduce your blood viscosity. Okay, and even today, for example, if you wear IMlaser after a treatment of 30 minutes, your IMlaser is switched off, but you still keep wearing it on the same position. You didn't take it off, you wear it on your wrist. The magnet is still continuously doing the work of reducing your blood viscosity, increasing your circulation. This is actually how the whole IMlaser works. Now, if you use this IMlaser consistently every day, 2 to 3 times per day, now what are the benefits you can get from this IMlaser? There's a lot of benefits, I can tell you, but I'm just going to share with you the key one. Now, what are the benefits? Number one, as I mentioned just now, if you wear it every day, it will help to produce a lot of ATP energy. Now, if you have a lot of ATP energy, not only you will feel energetic, with a lot of ATP energy, it also helps to restore or improve your cell function, inclusive of cell growth, cell repair, and cell absorption. Okay, let me just give you a simple example to illustrate or to prove what I have mentioned, to prove this point that I have mentioned. Okay, a very simple example is that for those people who are having sugar level, blood sugar problem, okay, under medication. Now, the reason why they are taking this medication, they want to control their sugar level. Am I right? Okay. Now, for this type of people, when they start to use this IMlaser, after using it for 3 to 7 days, within 3 to 7 days of usage, usually these people will start to experience a huge drop in their sugar level. Now, we know that if this situation happens, the sugar level drops too low, it is not good for the human, correct? It is not good for the body. You will start to feel shake, you will start to shake, your body will start to shake because low sugar, and even more serious, you will feel giddy, okay? Now, if this does happen, what you need to do is just reduce your medication by half. Don't stop your medication, just reduce by half. This sugar level, your sugar level will go back to its normal level. The question here is, why does this happen after using this IMlaser? Okay, why does your sugar usually before using IMlaser, after consuming any medication, your sugar is okay, just at the normal level. But after start using this IMlaser, the sugar level suddenly drops too low. Now, as I mentioned just now, if you start to use IMlaser, a lot of ATP energy will be produced inside your body. Once there's a lot of ATP energy produced inside your body, your cell absorption suddenly becomes better. Because of your cell absorption becomes better, whatever medication that you are taking, the efficacy of your medication also improves. That is why you experience a huge drop in your sugar level. As I mentioned just now, if this does happen for those people who are under medication for sugar level, what you need to do is that just reduce your medication by half, but don't stop your medication. Your sugar level goes back to its normal level, and if you continuously use it for a certain period of time, you might experience a second drop again, and you have to reduce your medication again. Okay, so these are the first benefit that you will get. It will help to restore your cell function, inclusive of cell growth and cell repair. And the second benefits that definitely you will get is actually it will help to improve your circulation, cleanse your blood, and reduce your blood viscosity. Now, why does this happen? Mainly because of nitric oxide. This one of the key substances that I've mentioned just now. After using this IMlaser, through the photobiostimulation effect, it will produce nitric oxide. Now, we know that circulation actually plays a very important role in our body. If your circulation is not good, a lot of health issues will start to crop up. But by wearing this IMlaser, even if you today, let's say you do not have time to do your exercise, by wearing this IMlaser every day, despite you don't do exercise, it still will help to maintain your good circulation, improve your circulation, or even reduce your blood viscosity as well. That is why for any person who are having health issue or anything, the first thing before healing takes place, they must make sure they'll improve their circulation. By improving the circulation, only the healing will start to take place. And also, good circulation also helps to prevent a lot of health issue as well. That is why the second benefits of using this IMlaser every day is actually improving your circulation, reduce your blood viscosity. Number 3 is for those people who are having health issue or even injuries, by using this IMlaser every day, it will help to speed up your recovery process or even promote your healing. Okay, this is actually the photo that I'm showing here is actually one of the testimony lah. There's a lot of them, but I only just choose one of them just to show you all. This particular person, the leg is actually what do you call that? There's a lot of pus. The injury cannot recover, not because of diabetes, but rather because of infection or in the veins on the leg. The doctor says she has been having this for quite a long time long time. Okay, even the doctor says if you want it to recover, you have to do an operation, and the operation actually costs about, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 30,000. And she is not a rich person. That is why she cannot afford to do the operation. And there's actually quite a lot of money. And of course, someone introduced this product to IMlaser to her, and she just use it, this IMlaser every day. After using for about 4 months, this is how her leg, all the what you call that, all the holes are actually patched up, new cells are growing, and even the circulation start to improve. That is why I always tell people, if you want healing to take place, circulation must be improved. And by using this IMlaser, it will help to accelerate or promote healing for you as well, if you use it consistently every day. And of course, the fourth benefit is actually anti-inflammatory action. Okay, it is actually, if you talk about cold laser technology, it is actually very good in dealing with inflammation. Here are two different cases here. Now, this is actually a thermograph, okay? Now, the first case here is a person with a shin splits in the right leg. Now, injury. Now, if you have injury, if you use the thermograph, you can see that the leg, there's a lot of orange color or yellowish color. That is actually the sign of inflammation because of injuries. Now, by using the laser treatment, after treatment for 24 hours, a lot of the inflammation has been resolved. Mainly because of why? Because of nitric oxide again. That is why just now I mentioned nitric oxide actually plays a very important role in our body. It has a lot of benefits to our body. Okay, and this is a much more serious case. This particular person is actually having a kidney stone on the left kidney, and he went for operation. Okay, went for operations, and you know that every time after operation, the doctor will be worrying about all those inflammation issues. The same thing happened to her, to this person. After the operation, you can see where the wound is. There's a lot of red color. That is actually all the sign of inflammations. And after using the laser therapy treatment, after 24 hours, you can see a lot of the inflammation has been reduced, or inflammation has been reduced significantly. Now, that is why research has been done that by using the cold laser technology to deal with inflammation, you can expect to see the result within 24 hours for inflammation issues. Okay, there is the fourth benefits of using this IMlaser every day is actually the anti-inflammatory action because of the nitric oxide. Okay, and of course, benefit number 5, it actually helps in nerve cell repair and regeneration as well. Why? Because by using this IMlaser, it actually helps to activate your stem cell, coordinate your growth factor secretion. Okay, and of course, and pain reduction as well. Okay, pain reduction is quite common and quite fast for a lot of people. Let me just give you some simple example. Let's say, for example, you are having headache. Now, if you are having headache, can IMlaser helps? Yes, it can. What you do is that you switch it on to intensity of 4. Okay, for normal use, it's actually intensity of 3, and wear it together with the nose. For target treatment for fast relief of pain, you use intensity of 4. Okay, you switch it on, you place it directly on your temple. Now, usually after 30 minutes of treatment, your headache will be relieved. What happens if after using 30 minutes on your headache and the headache get worse? If your headache get worse, there is actually the sign of your body telling you you are not drinking sufficient water. As long as you quickly drink sufficient water down, your pain will be relieved. Okay, what about migraine? Migraine. Can this help in migraine? Yes. You switch it on to intensity of 4. You place it on your neck. Okay. Do a target treatment on your neck at the back, okay, or at the back of your head, okay, the neck. Okay, after 30 minutes of treatment, usually this will help to relieve your pain. It will help to relieve your pain. And even some other pain, such as gout pain, if you do have gout pain, you switch it on to intensity of 4, you place it on where the gout pain is. Okay, it will help to relieve your pain. If your pain get worse for the gout pain after using the treatment, drink water or take medication. It will help to speed up your recovery. Okay, and of course, even for women, if you do have any menstrual pain, okay, before the periods come, a lot of people do have menstrual pain. And what you can do is that you switch it on to intensity of 4, you place it 4 fingers below your navel, 4 fingers. Okay, the Chinese say somewhere around the Dantian area. Now, if you do that particular treatment, remember, target treatment has to be in contact with your skin. If you do that treatment, after 30 minutes of treatment, it will help to relieve your pain. Even for those people who do that particular treatment, when the period comes, it will come very smoothly as well. So for pain reduction, it is very effective. We have seen a lot of result within 30 minutes. You will experience the relief in your pain as fast as that. But of course, for more serious pain, you might need to do a few more times. You might need to do a few more times. Okay, okay. So pain reduction is one of the benefits, and of course, according to research. Okay, clinical studies has proven that if you can restore the production of ATP energy inside your body, it will help to restore your 8 major body systems, as well as dealing with at least 80 types of health issues. Who actually says that? Definitely not me. This is the reference book. It's called Laser Phototherapy, Clinical Practice and Scientific Background. This particular book is actually written by 2 doctors from US. Inside, it talks about all the cold laser technology. It talks about how actually it helps in 80 types of health issue, and there's also research done proven that it can deal with 80 types of health issue. Okay, if you do have a chance, take a look at this book. We call this book the Bible of IMlaser, because if you do have any questions, any doubts on cold laser technology, all the answers is actually inside there. And of course, there's another book which you can take a look at it. This is actually a researcher. Okay, it's called the Laser Phototherapy Clinical Practice Acupuncture Handbook. Now, inside this particular book, all the clinical testing is actually done by Tongren Hospital, Beijing, using this IMlaser. Now, it is actually a combination of Chinese physician plus Western doctors that do this particular research. Inside this book, it has proven that the cold laser combined with acupuncture can help to improve more than 80 types of health issue. And inside this book, it talks a lot about the acupuncture treatment as well. And a lot of clinical trials and clinical treatment records has proven that this therapy is actually very effective if you combine the acupuncture plus the cold laser technology itself. It is actually very effective. Okay, if you do have a chance, you can buy this book, but it's all in Mandarin. This particular book is actually the clinical testing done by the Tongren Hospital, Beijing. Okay, we do sell in the office photostat copy. It is 20 ringgit, but it's in Mandarin. Okay, so if you do have a chance, please take a look at it as well. You can learn a lot of things from it. And of course, what are the 80 types of health issues that it can solve? Actually, a lot of things. Okay, various from serious to non-serious as well. For example, acne or pimples is not so serious, but by using this laser therapy consistently every day, it will still help. Even the problem of allergy, arthritis, asthma. For those people who are having asthma, okay, very simple. If you let them use IMlaser for the first time, after 30 minutes of treatment, immediately, most of them will tell you the same thing. After using the IMlaser, immediately they feel that their breathing is becomes smoother. And if they continuously use it for the certain period of time, they will realize that their asthma trigger actually reduce significantly, or some even become zero. Even the blood pressure, it will help as well. Okay, blood pressure, it will help as well. Even cardio condition, cerebral palsy, not only cerebral palsy, Bell palsy as well. How does it help in Bell palsy, especially Bell palsy? Bell palsy is actually cause, nobody know what is the cause, but they believe that it is because of viral infection. Usually for Bell palsy, it is actually the weakening of your muscles on your face. And of course, when it happens, you will have infection, you will have inflammation. Okay, by using this IMlaser, it will help to reduce those what you call that, inflammation, because of the nitric oxide. So once it reduces all the inflammation, it will also, by using it every day, it will also help to improve your whole body situation, improve the condition of your Bell palsy as well. Okay. And of course, what else? Depression as well. And those people who are under depression, under a lot of stress, not enough sleep, usually very easy to see one. Immediately after using 30 minutes of treatment for the first time, you will experience this for those people which I've mentioned just now. Okay. Now, if you use for the first time, after 30 minutes of you using, immediately you will feel very sleepy. Throughout the whole night, you will feel sleepy. And of course, on the particular first day that you use IMlaser, that particular night, you will sleep very well. And this healing crisis will go on for the next few days. If you continuously use this IMlaser, after you have go through the 4 or 5 days healing crisis period of feeling tired, after going through that particular period, immediately you will feel very energetic. You will feel very energetic. So it's very easy to see all the reaction, all the healing crisis, or even diabetes, as I mentioned just now. It helps a lot. For type 2 of diabetes, if you use it consistently enough, the first time after 3 to 7 days, you will experience a drop, reduce your medication. After consistently use for another few months, you will experience another drop. This is exactly what happened to my 80 years old mother. Okay, she is having type 2 diabetes under medication, but after using for 3 days, the sugar level dropped. She reduced her medication because my mom previously was working in a hospital, so she is a nurse. She knows what to do. Then after using for another 2 months plus to 3 months, her sugar level dropped again. So she reduced her medication. And after 2.5 years plus, Okay, she reduced her medication, experienced a few times of a drop in the sugar level, reduced her medication until don't know how to reduce anymore. The doctor is the one that asked her to stop the medication. From 76 years old until now 81 years old, she's still using IMlaser. And I'm happy to say that at the age of 81 years old, she doesn't take any more medication. Her sugar level maintained perfectly at 4 point something, and highest is actually 5 point something. So it actually helps in diabetes as well. In actual fact, diabetes is one of the clinical trials which this IMlaser has gone through, and the result is very good. And of course, inflammation as well, and all these things that I've mentioned, and even things like muscle regeneration, nerves issue. Now for nerves issue, if you do have any nerves damage, usually after using, you will experience a huge pain first for nerves damage. As time goes by, you have to be patient. You have to use it for a certain period of time. The pain will come and go on a few times. And once it is fully repaired, you will not feel pain anymore. And it usually will take quite a long time for nerves damage or nerve issue. Okay, and sinus as well. Sinus is quite easy to see. For those people who are having sensitive nose or sinus, for the first moment you plug this nostril line into your nose, a lot of mucus will actually come out. That is actually, don't worry if each time you put it in a lot of mucus, that is actually a sign of your body detoxified all the toxic from your nose. Okay, if you continue using it for a certain period of time, the sinus, actually the mucus will stop after a certain period of time of using. And once, if you have a very serious sinus after using for a certain period of time, you will experience a very good, very comfortable breathing from your nose. And even those people who have lost the sense of smell, the smell will actually come back for sinus. Okay, even stroke, it helps as well. And what else? There's a lot of health issue that it can help or improve the condition. Tinnitus or vertigo as well. Even urology problem, Alzheimer disease. What about what you call that? Hemorrhoids. Now, if you do have hemorrhoids, can you use this IMlaser? Can it help? How do you use it? Now, a lot of people, the reason why I purposely talk about hemorrhoids is because a lot of people thought that for any health issue, you have to use the target treatment. You switch it on to intensity of 4, you put it on your whatever the issue, where the issue is. But in actual fact, this is not the right way of using this IMlaser. Now, if regardless of what type of health issue, from pimple, for hemorrhoids, or even any types of health issue, the most important way of treatment is still by using it on your wrist and nose. By using it on the wrist and nose, it is actually targeting your 8 major body systems, okay, and your whole body situation. Now, when do you use target treatment? Target treatment of intensity 4 is actually just for the fast relief of pain as well as inflammation issues. That is why, don't forget, for any health issue, regardless of what it is always you wear it on your wrist and nose. That is the most important treatment. For target treatment, it is only for fast relief of pain or inflammation issues. Okay, and even eczema, or even those cholesterol reduction as well. For those people who are elderly men, if they do have prostate issues, can this IMlaser help? Now, a lot of men, as their age, they always have prostate issue. Their prostate become weakened weaken. So what happens is that they will have a tendency of waking up few times in the middle of the night to go to toilet. Now, because of all this waking up, in long term, it actually affects their high blood pressure as well. Now, can this IMlaser helps? Yes, it can. How does it helps? Apart from using it normally on the wrist and nose 3 times per day, what you can do is that you can do an additional target treatment. You switch it on to intensity of 4. You place it 3 fingers below your navel, and that is where the dantian area. You do additional of this target treatment, and if you do it consistently for the period of 3 weeks and above, or even more, depends on individual, okay, you will realize that the frequency of you waking up in the middle of the night going to toilet will reduce significantly. Some even become zero. Become zero. And of course, if you do that target treatment, there is a tendency that every morning you wake up, you will sing the garagu. Okay, you will sing the garagu. That is why erectile dysfunction is one of the key issues that it can help. Even Parkinson as well. And of course, not only this particular IMlaser is good for health issue or helps to prevent health issue. For beauty, it can help as well. How do you use it? Either you wear it normally on your wrist, automatically if your whole body situation condition is good, your skin will become beautiful. Or even you can do a target treatment for much more, for the fast resolving of some of the issue on your face. For example, if you do have a very serious pigmentation, now whenever you buy this IMlaser, it comes with a facial cap. What you can do is that you plug this nostril line into this facial cap and you switch it on to intensity of 4. Now you can do a facial treatment. Okay, how? Before you do start off your facial treatment, please wash your face with whatever you are washing it. Then after that, if you do put on your cream. Then after that, switch it on to intensity of 4. You place it on where the serious pigmentation is. How long? Depends on yourself. 15 minutes or even 30 minutes is okay one. Okay, now if you use it consistently for a few times, you will realize that those very serious pigmentation will start to fade away. Even if you are talking about you want your face to be more firm, what you can do is that you can do a facial treatment as well. As I mentioned just now, you wash your face first, you put whatever cream on it, switch it on to intensity of 4, you use the facial cap to pull it upwards. If you do it a few times, you will feel that your face will be firmer. Okay, so facial treatment also can help as well for beauty purpose. Okay, that is why a lot of people actually underestimate the whole benefits of this IMlaser. The reason why they underestimate this product is because lack of patience and expect fast results. As I mentioned just now, IMlaser is not a magic potion. Okay, it's not like magic immediately, or you suffer health for how many months, you just wear it for 2 times, everything is okay. It's not like that. Your body will usually take times to recover. That is why if you want to see the result clearly, you have to consistently use it every day and be patient. Use it for a long period of time. Okay? And of course, in Malaysia currently, we know that the COVID-19 situation is quite bad actually, quite serious actually. Now, by wearing this IMlaser, can it helps us to fight against the COVID-19? Yes, it can, okay? Apart from doing all this prevention, like wash your hand, wear mask wherever you go and things like that, one of the key way that to fight against COVID, the most important thing is actually strengthen your immune system. Okay, how does this IMlaser strengthen your immune system? Okay, there's a lot of ways, but I'll need to give you a few example only. Okay, for example, if you wear IMlaser, it produces a lot of ATP energy. ATP energy actually not only helps to improve the cell function, it also increases the cell ability to fight infection. That is one of the way. And ATP energy also reduce cell apoptosis. Cell apoptosis is a form of cell death of your normal cell. Okay, if you can reduce cell death, what happens is that you will have more cells, healthy cells and strong cells that are available to educate or to educate the immune cell to differentiate between yourself and also the foreign body that invade your body. That is why the reduction of cell apoptosis also can help to improve your immune system as well. And of course, just now, as I mentioned, the research has proven that ATP energy able to restore your 8 major body system, inclusive of these following trees, which is very important. Of course, the first one is the immune system itself. It's already proven. Let me just give you an example how it's actually improve your immune system. One of the very good example is actually it helps to stimulate your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system plays a very important role in your immune system. Why? It gets rid of whatever toxic inside your body. It has lymphatic nodes that helps to prevent any foreign body that goes into your body. And of course, it also responsible for a lot of the production of T cell as well. Okay, so by improving the lymphatic system, automatically it will help to improve your immune system as well. And of course, the second system that it will help is actually eliminative and antioxidant systems. One of the good example is actually liver regeneration. Your liver actually plays a very important role in distinguish what is good, what should be kept inside your body, and what is bad, what need to be discharged. Now, if your liver cannot function well, what will happen is that a lot of the toxic will be left inside your body. That is why if your liver function is good, automatically it will get rid of toxic inside your body. This actually will also help to improve or strengthen your immune systems. And of course, it also helps to in the hormonal systems as well. Hormonal system, there are 2 examples that I can give you. Number one, it helps to improve your thyroid health. Because thyroid health, if your thyroid is healthy, is very important because it actually, this thyroid actually produce thyroid hormone, especially T3 and T4, which is the modulator of immune response in your body. And of course, the other example is that it actually helps to increase your melatonin production as well. One of the key enemy of your immune system is actually lack of sleep, stress. A lot of research has proven that if you are having lack of sleep and all these things, it will actually weaken your immune system. That is why by using this IMlaser, it helps in increasing the melatonin production. Melatonin is the hormones that will helps you in your sleep. Okay, helps to improve your sleep. Okay, this is some of the example. And of course, ROS itself, which will have the positively impacting the cellular repair and healing. And also, it also plays a very important role as a signaling messenger in the immune systems. The other thing is that nitric oxide and magnetic therapy helps to improve your circulation. As I mentioned just now, circulation, good circulation is very important because with good circulation, it can help to deliver all the nutrients, oxygen throughout your whole body faster. It also helps to deliver your immune cell throughout your whole body faster. And of course, it also get rid of your toxic faster. That is why the circulation itself is very important. And nitric oxide also plays an important role in defending against toxic infection organisms, because one of the key functions of this nitric oxide, it actually regulates the functional activities, growth and death of your many immune cell and inflammatory cell types. Okay, and of course, acupuncture itself also helps. Okay, acupuncture itself, how does it boost up your immune system? Actually, it helps to increase the number of immune cells in your body, such as the red blood cell, white blood cell, and T cell, and it speeds up your recovery process, and it regulates the immune response system, and improves the ability of communication between your cell. And these are all the examples how by using this IMlaser every day, it will help to strengthen your immune cell. As I mentioned just now, the best way to fight against this COVID-19 is actually by strengthening your immune cell. Okay, these are some of the examples. And of course, one of the key, very important things that what can IMlaser do to help you to fight COVID-19 is that because of the nitric oxide, not only it has anti-inflammatory, it is actually an anti-inflammatory, very good in anti-inflammatory, but it is also a pro-inflammatory mediator as well. Okay, let me just explain further about this. Okay, usually under the normal circumstances, when you have a lot of inflammation, okay, this nitric oxide will help to deal with all the inflammation issues. Okay, but of course, there are some circumstances which under the abnormal condition, especially when you are, especially when what happened is that, let me just give you an example, especially under the condition of cytokine storms. I'm not sure whether you all understand what is cytokine storms or not. Let me just give you a simple explanation of what is cytokine storms. Okay, usually under abnormal conditions, okay, when a virus, suddenly unknown virus, that suddenly goes into your body, your body doesn't recognize this virus. So what happened is that it causes a state of panicking in your body. So what your body will do is that it will start to produce a lot of cytokines. Cytokines is actually a protein cell. What these cytokines do is that it will produce a lot of cytokines. As a result of these cytokines, the cytokines will actually inform all the immune cell or inflammatory cell that will start to come and start to attack this unknown virus. And when there is overproduction of these cytokines, a lot of immune system will start to attack this virus, and as a result of this, a lot of inflammation built up. Now, because of this situation of cytokine storms, now your lung is actually infected. Under this COVID-19 case, a very good example is actually your lung infection. That is why this cytokine storm is actually responsible for a lot of the death in the COVID-19 case. Okay, so what will happen is that this nitric oxide not only deals with inflammation, it will help to control the cytokines problem as well if it is under abnormal conditions. Okay, so it is a pro-inflammatory mediator as well. Okay, so it is actually very, this is some of the what do you call that, the example which I have extracted from the research paper. Okay, now there are two groups here. Now the first group with the writing of BPMT, that is the photobiomodulation treatment. There are actually 3 of them. Here, control 1, 2, 3. There's another 3 person without using the biophotomodulation. Okay. Now, all of these 6 persons are actually infected with COVID-19 virus, and of course, this particular group, these 3 persons, after using the laser treatment, for biophotomodulation treatment, what happened is that you can see before using the X-ray of your lung, is quite blurred. That means if it is very blurred, it is a sign of inflammation. And after using the treatment, you can see the lungs, the picture of your lungs become clearer. There is actually sign of improvement. Now, for those people who are having this, using this BPMT, photobiomodulation treatment, what happened is that the result of this group of people, they will experience fast recovery. There's no need for ICU or even ventilation. And of course, after recovery, there's no long-term side effects. But while this particular group, they are infected with COVID-19 without using the PBMT, 60% of the whole group of researcher, I only share three of them. You can see the lung X-ray, the picture. Without using the BPMT, all the situation become worse. You can hardly see the lung is all in blur. That means it is fully infected. Okay, and of course, 60% of this particular group of people without using the treatment, 60% of them is actually admitted to the ICU for ventilation. And of course, 40% of the death rate out of all the people. In actual fact, this control 1 and control 3 actually pass away. Okay, so from this particular research, it shows that this particular cold laser actually is quite effective in fighting against the COVID-19. Okay, and of course, all this, there's a lot of research now recently proven this low-level laser therapy or photobiomodulation therapy is a very good high potential treatment for this COVID-19. You can go to the Google and you just type in, there's a lot of research that will comes up. Okay, and the strength of this IMlaser, of course, this particular IMlaser, if you talk about the efficacy, it is very effective. And if you talk, well, is it safe? What I can tell you is that this particular product is very safe. In actual fact, what we have done is that we have done everything we can to ensure the safety, and all the tests, all stringent tests that is done on this particular product has shows that it is very effective, it is very safe, and there is no side effects. That is why, because of all the tests that we have done, this particular product can be certified by Europe as a medical device class 3R. But of course, the technology itself is actually a US patented technology, and the whole IMlaser itself is actually including from the parts or the battery or even the belt itself, it is all medical grade. And this particular product is actually assembled in a factory in China. Okay, now a lot of people hear China, they feel a bit worried, but don't worry. The factory that assembled this product has this particular what you call that certification called ISO 13485. ISO 13485 is actually a quality assurance for medical device. It is recognized internationally, and it is not issued by China. It is actually issued and certified by Germany. Okay, and the factory that assembled this product also produce certain products for hospital use as well. So it is a very genuine product, and as I mentioned just now, this particular product, before it is certified, it has done a very stringent test in Germany to ensure the safety. And of course, this particular product also has gone through a clinical trials. It is very effective, especially in terms of sugar level, lower your cholesterol, or even high blood pressure. Okay. And of course, these are the certification. This is the certification for the product itself. It's called Certificate of Conformity. It is actually certified by this body called MedCert. MedCert is actually from Germany, Hamburg, Germany. they are the one who have done all the tests, because if you want to test the safety of this product, it has to be done in Germany, because in Malaysia we do not have technology to test. That is why it has done, this particular product has go through a very stringent test in Germany, and that is why we were able to get this certification. It's not easy to get this certification at all. You have to prove that it is safe. You have to go through a clinical trials. You have to go through all the tests. After you pass all the tests, only then they will issue you this certification. And this is actually the ISO 13485 certification. Again, it is certified by Hamburg, Germany. Okay, this is the factory that assemble the products. Okay, from the receiving of all the parts, and you pack it and everything until the end, it is all compliant with whatever the medical standard that required by the ISO 13485. Okay, and of course this is for Malaysia. This is actually good practice for medical device. This is actually the certificate of conformity. This is only until 2021. Recently, we have just last week we have just finished the auditing of, we are still waiting for the certification for 2022. Okay, this is actually one of the body that actually appointed by the Ministry of Health. Now, before you can apply or even certified, you have to go through the test, the auditing every year. Okay, so this year we have already completed, everything is okay. And of course, as I mentioned just now, this particular IMlaser is the one and only laser watch that is certified in Malaysia by Ministry of Health. Okay, if you go to Medical Device Authority, you just type in IMlaser, all these details, all this information will come out. So whatever we have done, whatever we can do, we already do it to ensure the safety of this product, to ensure that our product actually complying with whatever regulation in Malaysia or even in Europe anyway. Okay, so it is absolutely safe. And the other things about the strength of this IMlaser is that it is very effective, especially in pain reduction. Okay, a lot of the cases that I've seen, a lot of the pain within the 30 minutes of using, it actually helps to relieve the pain. And the most important thing about this IMlaser is that the size is like a watch. It is so convenient. You can use it anytime, any place, anywhere you like. Okay, if you go to work, you can wear it during the work, or even if you travel to overseas, or you can bring it along. So it is very convenient. And the most important thing is that by having one unit of IMlaser in your family, your whole family, everyone can use it. It can help to prevent at least 80 types of health issues, okay, or helps to improve your condition, helps to improve your energy level, improve your circulation, and things like that. Yeah. And of course, for this IMlaser, in year 2019, if I'm not April, if I'm not mistaken, 2019 April, we actually, this particular product is actually won awards in Europe. We actually participate in this new invention convention, which is held in Geneva, Switzerland. And if you want to participate in this new invention convention, first thing first, your product must be innovative. Number two, it must be proven that it is effective. Number three, it must be proven that it is safe. So IMlaser, through our factory that assemble this product, through them, we actually brings this IMlaser to participate in Geneva, Switzerland in 2019. And there is, in this convention, there are more than 800 companies throughout the whole world, or even university, that participate to showcase their new invention or new products. And because during this particular convention, what will happen is that a lot of the professionals, they will act as what you call that, the judge, they will go around and see the products, because certain awards will be reward for good invention products. So we are the first time that participate in this convention in 2019, and we are happy to say that for the first time we participate under the health category. We have won the silver awards. Now, the reason why I'm sharing all these things to you, not because I want to show off how good our company is, okay, but rather the reason why I share with you all this is so that you will understand that the product IMlaser that you are using is of the highest quality and safety. It's not something you buy at $50 from the Alibaba without any certification or without any test done, okay? So by all means, if you have bought this product, you can use it without have to worry about the safety or even the efficacy, yeah? And of course, how do you use IMlaser every day? My recommendation are as follows. Okay, for healthy person, you can use it 2 to 3 times per day. Each time intensity of 3 bars, 30 minutes to 40 minutes treatment, depends on yourself. You can use it 3 bars, 30 minutes also okay. Okay, what about 9 years old and below? My recommendation for any 9 years old and below, if you are perfectly healthy, you do not have to use IMlaser. But for children 9 years old and below, if you do have some issues like asthma, eczema, allergy, you want to improve the condition, my recommendation is that you use it 1 time per day, each time intensity of 1 bar only. And each time the treatment should be about 10 to 20 minutes. Of course, for 9 years old and below, you cannot wear it on your wrist and on your nose. What you do is that you switch it on to intensity of 10 minutes. You place it directly on top of your navel. You place it directly on top of your navel. It will still works. It will works. Okay. And of course, for those people who are having very serious health issue, my recommendation is start with 2 to 3 times per day, each time intensity of 2 bars, 10 to 20 minutes. Okay. After using it for about 10 to 14 days, if you do not have any very serious healing crisis situation, or everything is okay, you can gradually increase it to 3 bars, 30 minutes per treatment. Yeah, okay, that is basically the reason. Those people who are having health issue, their body will be weaker. We want to reduce those suddenly healing crisis effect, so that they will not be scared on the situation. Okay, and of course for target treatment, regardless of whether it's a fast relief of pain or beauty therapy, you have to use an intensity of 4 bars, 30 minutes to 40 minutes, depends on yourself. Now, and of course, my recommendation is for better results. If you want to have a better results, please drink a glass of warm water before and after the treatment. Drink as much make sure you yourself drink sufficient water every day. And of course, for this IMlaser, please do not use directly on your eyes. Okay, these are my recommendation. And for those people, the following people are not advisable to use. Okay, number 1 is the cancer patient. Now, for any cancer patient, if they have not go through any treatment or in the midst of treatment, I would not encourage them to use this product. If they want to use it, can. 2 months after the full treatment, then you can use this product. Pregnant woman, not encouraged to use. Septicemia, this is another one of the cases. Septicemia is actually that means infection of bacteria or virus which goes into your bloodstream. If you do have this situation, do not use it. Do not use it. And those people with pacemaker. Now, pacemaker depends on the situation. Usually we would tell them do not encourage those people who use. with pacemaker to use this IMlaser, but there are people who are using it. The most important thing is that for pacemaker, now if you want to use IMlaser, please start off slow. Now, if you do have any discomfort, immediately stop it first. If everything go back to normal, then only then you continue using it. Okay, be more cautious with pacemaker. And for those people who have internal bleeding or have just undergo a major surgery, not encouraged. I would not encourage them to use immediately. If you want to use it 2 months after the major surgery. Okay, and of course, for target treatment, please do not use for target treatment for the following issues. Number one is cardio condition, or even pacemaker or cardio heart problem. You don't do a target treatment on your heart. Don't do that. Okay, number two is don't put target treatment on the cancer or where the cancer is. Number three, those with lumps, and of course, eyes as well. Okay, so these are the those people who are not advisable to use, and also those target treatment, do not use this for the following issue on the target treatment. Yeah. Okay, so just to highlight to you or just to explain to you. Okay, and of course, as I mentioned just now, IMlaser is actually a household medical device. It is actually an integration of Western cold laser technology with Eastern acupuncture treatment plus the magnetic therapy. Whenever you wear it on your wrist and nose, the key function is actually to help you to restore the production of ATP energy. So that with enough ATP energy, all your cell will start to restore its 8 major body systems. And of course, the second thing is that it will help to improve your circulation, cleanse your blood, reduce your blood viscosity. And of course, number three is that through this IMlaser treatment, it will also help to give you the acupuncture treatments. Now, when these three things start to happen inside your body, if you do have any health issue, your own body is the one that will actually go through a self-healing process. That is the whole concept of this IMlaser. And of course, according to research, if you can restore the production of ATP energy, it actually helps to restore your 8 major body systems and deal with at least 80 types of health issue. Not only deal with 80 types of health issue, even for healthy people, if you use it regularly, it will help to prevent a lot of this health issue as well. And the most important thing is that during this particular pandemic, IMlaser surely can help you to improve, to help you to fight against this COVID-19. What it does is that by wearing this IMlaser, it actually helps to boost up your immune system. It also not only boosts up your immune system, even those people who are with COVID-19, IMlaser actually helps to reduce the inflammation issue, especially on your lung. Okay, that is how IMlaser is so essential in our daily life, because it can deal with so many things in our life. And don't talk about the 80 types of health issue. If IMlaser can deal with at least 10 health issue, it helps you in 10 health issue, or even helps you to fight against COVID-19, I think this money is already worthwhile. And of course, this IMlaser, it is actually very effective. A lot of people has used it, a lot of testimony that came back. It is very effective. Even if you talk about a lot of the pain management, inflammation issue, by using it 30 minutes, immediately you can see the results. But of course, as I always mention to people, IMlaser is not a magic potion. For more serious health issue or more complicated health issue, you need more time. You need to use it consistently every day, and also be patient about it. If you do that, definitely you will see a lot of results. And of course, this particular product is very safe. We have done everything to ensure the safety of this product. Even this product has gone through clinical trials as well. And the most important thing is that this is very convenient for you. It's just like a watch, you can wear it any place, anywhere you like. And of course, one unit, the whole family can use it. That is why I keep saying that IMlaser is not an option in your life anymore. It is a must. It is essential in our daily life. Okay, there I finished my presentation here. And now I open to Q&A. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask. Now I open. I hope that through this particular training, you will have a more understanding of what is IMlaser all about and how does it actually works. Okay, and of course, I hope that through this particular training as well, once you have more understanding, you will be able to share with your friends, because especially during this pandemic time, a lot of people need this product. Yesterday, I just got from a leader call me. One of the customers, actually wife, was in ICU. Okay, was in ICU in private hospital because of the COVID-19. She's in coma. Her oxygen level is only about 75% only. The rest of them is okay. So what happened is that she asked me whether this particular person can use IMlaser. I told her, by all means, go ahead. Don't wait anymore before it's too late. IMlaser, if it is too late, IMlaser won't be able to help. But if you use it earlier, it might help. It might make a difference in your life. So, any questions so far? If you do have any question, you can always type in the chat, or you just lift up your hands. I will release the mic for you to ask questions. And also at the same time, just a reminder for you. Just remind you. Today we just launched a special promotion. Okay, Merdeka promotion. Any of your customer, if they purchase any 3,008 package included IMlaser, you just have to add on 64 ringgit to get one box of CV8, which is worth of 690. Okay. You just add on 64, because this year Merdeka is 64 year of celebration independence. That is why you just have to add on 64 ringgit to get one box of CV8 worth of 690. Okay, any more questions? If no questions, then I will finish off my talk here. Once again, thank you so much for your attendance. And again, I hope that through this particular talk, you will have more understanding on what is IMlaser all about, what it can do. Sani did the ICU patient recover. He just got the IMlaser today. Given sometimes yesterday the patient just called me so I haven't know yet, but he just got the IMlaser today start using now. Hopefully he will start using today. Even the doctors allow him to use this IMlaser. Yeah. Okay. So as I mentioned just now, hope that you will share with your friends on the importance of IMlaser, especially during this pandemic time. At the same time, during this particular period, please, if you do have IMlaser, use it consistently every day. Don't stop it, so that it will help to boost out your immune system. And of course, during this period, for you and your family, please stay safe and stay healthy. Okay, I'll finish off the meeting here. I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for the attendance, and bye-bye.